I was so dumb, but I hopped on a plane, almost drove right back to the 541. Shitty U-turn on the freeway, you turn me from a fiend to a way to you fun. I can wait in the sun for a little, but it's been real gray, and tonight it's a nice C1. I can wait in the cold for a while.
It's tough. I'm like rock dogging this shit now.
Excuse me?
Moved to the office, don't have a TV in here. I
Oh,
don't have a TV in here,
yeah.
So usually I usually have a sport on of some kind I could kind of keep an eye on.
Yeah, you got to move that.
Well,
or just get another one.
I mean, I have plenty of TVs.
Dude,
it's the effort.
TVs are like $150. Like, remember when they were like $1,000, $2,000?
Yeah, I bought my first HD TV, and it was massive, but the screen was only 42 inches, and it was like $2,000.
Yep. No, my ex-wife and I were still going to school, and we got like a bunch of like loan and grant money, and it was $2,000, and we used like our extra money on that.
Yeah, and at the time I think there was 3 channels that actually had HD.
Yep.
It was like ESPN, like Fox, and
Head of the curve,
maybe
man.
CBS.
Yeah, my lighting.
And it weighed about 2 tons.
My lighting's not great either. We both need. I have like a little area here. I could just like put a light. It sounds like work.
I want to go back in the darkness.
I know.
Just not optimal for a video medium.
Did you ever see my house when we were like in high school? Probably not.
Yeah, across the street from
Jefferson Street one? Yeah. Did you ever see my room?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I had like one party at my house when I was in high school, and I did get in trouble for it. But yeah, I lived in like the basement, and so it had like those little like really small windows, like sort of around that you could open. But I didn't, and I covered them up, and it was a cave, dude. It was awesome. That was kind of dope though, because it spread like the whole width of the house. So my room was essentially like the size of the entire house.
Hopefully, those windows are just big enough you might be able to escape a fire upstairs.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, that's something they didn't really think about, huh? If a fire happens,
still don't.
I am dead.
I remember looking at a house like maybe right before the pandemic, and it had a big basement. I was like, oh, this is cool. It had 2 stairwells that led down in there.
Yeah.
And then I start looking through, and I was like, oh, these windows, 1, they were high up, and 2, they were small. It's like, oh, if there's somehow a fire in both of the stairwells are blocked off, it's like, well, you're just frying to death. I guess you ain't getting through there.
Yeah, you're just dead. Yeah.
But there were some like housing laws for that, not up to code.
Not anymore, buddy. We don't need government oversight.
No, if I want to burn alive, I'll fucking burn alive.
Exactly. You let me burn alive. Don't tell me what to do. American, not an Americant.
I mean, have they done enough studies that say burning alive is bad? I don't know.
The movies just make it look bad. That's like liberal propaganda. You know what I mean?
I will say it. That's a tough one.
It's not. It's actually like in terms of ways to go, it's not bad because like you pass out because of the smoke.
Drowning is the one
easily the worst.
Would avoid the most.
No, that would be the absolute worst. Like you're dying. There's nothing you can do about it, and you have to like experience the whole thing. Like eventually, again, you pass out, but really your chest explodes basically. No thanks. Yeah, like fire. Literally, the smoke makes you pass out, so you're good.
Yeah, falling from a height. I guess you're just seeing like ticking down the time as you plummet.
Yeah, you're flying at least, right? Like,
you don't get to do that too often, so yeah.
Exactly. Man, how? Okay, you don't have a TV. Like Riley McCoy looks like she didn't get hit in the face with a softball going like 1 billion miles an hour. It's almost like it didn't happen. It's really weird. Like she was gushing blood.
Well, as long as it must not have like hit deep into the bone or something.
Yeah.
To get like a lot of bruising.
Booble says dying of AIDS would be worse.
At least that takes a while.
Let's see. CTE Benoit says burning alive would be worse. But again, like if there's fire, the smoke inhalation is gonna make you pass out. So you're gonna burn alive, but you're gonna be fucking out for the whole thing. Or so I've heard.
I guess if it's like the witches being burnt at the stake to where they start it, so it starts slow, so you're burning slow.
Yeah.
Or it engulfs you.
That's a good point.
That I guess that's different.
A controlled burning.
Mm.
All right, Kyle Ushar. You would like pull up the game up on your phone, right? Just have it like right here.
I tinker on my phone.
You what?
I tinker on my phone during the podcast.
Oh, got you. All right. Well,
I guess I could also, but
get your lady's phone.
That ain't happening. She's on that thing all the time.
How am I an expert on fire? I've heard. You learn things. I'm in my 40s.
I mean,
you learn things in your 40s.
Have you not listened to Joe Rogan's podcast? He'll
Yeah.
tell you everything about fire.
Come on, bro. An arsonist, please. Yeah, is this how we find out that I started the Civic fire?
Probably those California fires. Impossible.
Yeah, the Mackenzie. That's low. Good eye, Lushar. Because I'm a fire crotch. Really? I have not heard that one in a long time. I remember like people used to say that, and I'd just be like, yep. Yeah. Yes, correct. Your mom called it a fire crotch, bitch. Pacific Palisades. Too soon, maybe. That's a strike 3. We're like Kai Bouchard. This always seems to happen, right? Like every time Oregon has a really good team.
Good offensive team, just don't
just flame out.
Get ready for the baseball team to score like 2 runs a game.
Absolutely.
And they're actually going to get like really good pitching, but lose 3-2.
Yep. Booble says I melted steel beams on 9/11.
So you were a controlled explosion inside the tower?
Are we saying my crotch can melt steel beams? Maybe. Where's King?
It's at 7:49.
He has not texted us yet, for what it's worth. Kedri Lushar. Green unis are dope. Yeah, that's true. He could be getting to bomb ready. He could be doing like this whole setup. That sounds like something he'd do. Jesus. Swinging bunt. The Lushar sisters. No bueno. He says he's on in less than 5.
Mm.
Okay.
Does this thing reach?
Okay. That's what my kid says. Okay. Riley is standing out of the batter's box. Oh, crazy. Pitch at the bottom of the bat, like the point or whatever. What is that called? What's the bottom part of the bat called? Like the
knob.
The knob. There you go. Yeah, UCLA pitcher is definitely a redhead. This is probably good because we're going to get all the chonkiness out before King actually jumps on. It's weird. It's like it happens for the first like 10, 15 minutes and then it goes away for good. No idea why.
Man, I'd fuck with this.
Riley. Big fan of Riley McCoy's stance for those watching. Like the open stance, standing up, step into it. Love it. Whoa. It's fouled back. What's up, bro? There we go. Can you hear us? Ooh, that's chonking. Let's let that not chonk for a second. Jesus, fucking stay there.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
No?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna let this settle down for a second. All hell's breaking loose.
Uh-oh.
I'm literally trying to move the logo, and it is like everything is fucking stopped. Okay.
Sick.
Yeah. Super cool. All right, getting the chunking out. Let's just get the chunking out. That's a ball.
Get it out.
All right. I think what I'm going to do is turn off my Xbox and TV. Instead, pull this up on my phone. Motherfucker. All right, now we'll try that. I'll just have the game on my phone. I'll just put that shit right there. Because I think the Xbox slows everything down. Fuck off. Aren't you super glad we got this figured out before you got here, King? Okay, so if there's one takeaway from this week, and there are some takeaways from this week, it is that King and I are pickleball boys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We are elite pickleballers. I don't think there's any denying that at this point.
Are you guys picklers? Is that the term for pickleball players?
You call it what you want. I just call it like never-ending W's. You know what I mean? So
I just call it being an athlete.
Yeah,
basically
elite hashtag.
Yeah.
So it was funny. So for those of you who aren't in our Discord and don't know, I signed up for like this city. It's not City League. It's Playground Sports here in Eugene, and I signed up for pickleball through them. And my teammate couldn't make it, and so King filled in and came and played with me. And so we played 2 games yesterday on Wednesday, and first time King's ever played, like the 3rd time I've ever played, and the only game we actually played against another team, because like the first game, like the other team didn't show up, and so the guy who was running the thing played against us, which, by the way, like this one guy who does know how to play pickleball, like essentially kicked the shit out of us.
Sounds like a total ringer.
Yeah.
Well-run, oiled machine over there.
Absolutely.
I mean,
yeah.
Absolutely. But second game, we actually played against a couple, and King shows up to this motherfucker in his UCLA shorts, and I thought this lady was gonna kick his ass, man. She's like, what? I got a problem with you, motherfucker. Essentially, and we're like, what? What's going on? She's like, your shorts, fool.
Well, she said that, and I was confused because her shorts were baby blue and yellow. Yeah. I was like, what is going on?
Did you think I stole your shorts or something? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just mixed softball beef. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you hitting winners in every winner where you're like Caden McDowell or Ethan Garber?
Ethan Garber.
Where you?
Dorian Thompson Robinson. Jordan Farmer.
Yeah, so we
were you guys
did
older, and were you older or younger than these people?
Younger. Yeah, but like not much. Like I'd say they were probably like 5 to 10 years older than us, maybe. Like
mid 50s at the most. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, and like she was in really good shape. Like she looks like she used to play tennis or something like that. I have no idea, but
they both looked. Yeah, she was very vascular.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Sure, that wasn't just like varicose veins.
No, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure of that actually. Yeah.
I am sure. I looked. To make sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you got to keep an eye out for a stroke if that's the case. I mean, I'm sure you guys were, moving around the court just side to side, front to back all day.
Yeah,
sure.
That's sort of the thing about pickleball, right? Like it's actually not a bad workout. Like you would think it's like nothing but old people playing it or whatever, but it's actually like the sort of like the quick cuts and the quick movements over and over again. It's actually like, legs get a good workout if you're actually like trying, which whatever.
I absolutely see how people tear their Achilles so often playing it now, because you're lulled to sleep for like 3 or 4 minutes, just kind of then there's just that one. And it's not like a tennis court where it's like I'll just concede. You just make that one little quick cut, and I can see how it pops.
Yes, yeah.
I'm already an expert after one day.
No, I think honestly that's the big takeaway is that our ACLs are still intact. Achilles didn't blow up. I think that's a win. That's 3 wins. That's 3-0. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, that's the only goal after 40 when you're doing something semi-athletic.
Yeah. No, like we're not in the quick twitch business when we enter our 40s. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
So attempting that is tempting fate. Yeah.
Like you hit their 40s, you could go jog for a long time.
Yeah.
You get in that little low mode jog. You grind that out, but yeah, you're not doing fucking sprints anymore in your 40s.
Did the lights just go out in OKC?
Yep.
Not watching the game, so couldn't tell you.
Sick.
Cool.
Oh, they're back on.
And they're back.
That was fast.
I'm trying to like turn off all the programs I don't need to have on my computer because we've literally been chonking since you logged in, King. So I don't know. I apologize, Twitch viewers. I wish there was something I could do about it. Maybe I should take a trip down to Comcast and pay them an extra $15 a month. Would prefer.
That's how they get you. Probably doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Throttling back your bandwidth.
Yeah. Very possible. I know, like, just in general, I live off River Road and sort of the like the division area, and that's just a dead spot for everything pretty much. Like cell phones especially. You cannot get cell phone coverage in that little square. It's the weirdest thing. All right, well, where's the bomb?
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to give like a little
You can
background?
intro-
Do you want to give a little background here?
Yeah, just folks were talking shit. So I was like, you want to know what? It's $11. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
there it is.
people talking smack in the Discord.
Talking shit.
So did you just Bezos that? Did you just Amazon that?
Yes, that was a Bezos. So, I mean, I don't really know exactly how much. So this is what I'm working with, because I don't want to die, right? Like, you know, come on. If we had like 10,000
I
people,
was gonna say for the content,
I would
yeah.
for the content. I would die. So, you know, I got little like three little, devices, right?
Devices
So
for
do I just
devices for the bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vehicles for pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, again, I don't really know, like.
Well, yeah. Don't you put it on the wing? Like you dab.
Yeah, well, I will.
You
yeah.
dab the wing. Okay. All right.
Oh, don't ask me to dab.
Oh, baby.
Don't get
Like,
that.
I mean, like I don't know. Is that enough? I'm.
You're
not
talking to the
really-
wrong person. I'm gonna say you load that motherfucker up.
Well, of course you are. Oh,
Yeah.
how brave of you! How bold!
By the way, I just dabbed and hit myself in the forehead with my watch. So I'm super cool. All right, so listener, if you're just listening, King puts them in a little cup bowl thing, and he's mixing it around. Is that a brush? You gonna brush
He's
it
out
on
here
there?
fucking basting shit.
Yeah, I love this. I love this. Hey, why don't you relax,
hey.
Ski? Why don't you
Yeah,
relax?
seriously.
I mean, I was gonna tell you just to take a pull off the bottle.
But that's gross. I need to get some paper towels. Sorry.
All right,
Don't want to
are you gonna make it?
My beautiful
Are you
shirt.
gonna get some whole milk or anything with the potential of extreme fire mouth?
You
or are
did-
you just gonna raw
You
dog
did
this
just buy
shit?
whole milk,
I got a
didn't you?
beer. I got a
Oh.
beer. I didn't. I ended up not buying it.
Oh.
I got a beer,
Hmm.
and I got some donkey sauce.
Well, that cures everything, I think.
Yeah.
Guy Fieri, come on.
Guy Fieri, yeah.
All right, so
I did.
Yeah.
I saw it. I would tell me he's gone now, but I think I saw it was some old Mexican guy was like teaching, like having white people eat hot shit.
Uh-huh.
And he's just like, you want to kill the heat? You eat like a tablespoon of butter
Oh,
because it like coats your mouth with that shit butter sheen.
that makes sense. Hey, King, get a stick of butter. Ski says.
Yeah. That's
God, it's the weird.
that's for weenies.
It's the it's the weirdest thing. As soon as you sat back down, it started chonking for me. So like, explain it to me what it looks like for you. Like, is it just me chonking, or are you guys chonking too, or like, what's the deal? Anything?
To me, it looks like the audible word is a half tick up ahead of your lips moving.
That's
No,
so
on
weird.
my end.
That's so weird.
He looks fine.
Mhm.
My perspective, everything chonks, and so it completely ruins the video because I'm the one recording it. So fantastic.
That is the problem.
Just in
part
time
of
to
it.
like have a really cool like visual display of King eating a fucking wing with the bomb on it. Just in time for that. It's perfect.
Yeah, and like I'm not going to eat 3 straight. Like I will eat all 3 in the course of, come on.
Okay.
All right, is that enough for you heathens, or
I can't even see it, bro. Like it doesn't even
No,
look like
I see
anything's
it.
on
Okay.
there.
you saw? I mean, come on, you saw what I put in there.
Just fucking with you. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Talk about stuff. What's going on in the world?
Oh yeah. So Elon leaving the Oval Office or whatever. Yeah. You got any takes on that?
You should occupy Mars.
Mm-hmm. I kind of agree.
I mean, that coincides with our movie of this week.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. So
There
we
you
do
go.
we do have a movie podcast we do every Sunday. So if you're interested in listening to that, Mickey 17 is the movie this week, and it is on Max if you want to watch that and listen to us talk about it. It's a trip. It's a trip. All right, so that is one full wing. So both Swoosh and Fender say add more. So maybe do another one and just add more. I don't know.
Is it gross? Because that's always the thing everyone says, that it's just disgusting.
Tastes like shit.
Does it? Yeah. All right.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Is it getting there?
Piece of celery.
A celery.
Oh,
Is it getting there? All right. Is it the donkey? Ooh. Centrally eats the donkey.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you were a real man right now, you would rub your eyes, King. I mean, if you wanted to.
Yeah. Obviously.
I am not a real American. I do not fight for the right of every man.
I've always said that about you.
Oh.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I was doing this with you, if I'm completely honest. All right, I see you. All right. Winging the ball. He's just pouring it on there, boys. Just pouring it on there.
Just like Bob Ross. Like Bob Ross.
He is.
Just painting. Good little chicken.
Good little wing.
Nugget.
That's a good little wing.
Good little wing. It is. It's a happy little wing.
It is happy. You know what? It is happy. Ooh, he does not, listener, he does not look happy with the way this is turning out, this wing.
Okay, I think this is a cutlet. Someone said you have to eat, what do they call them? Not wings.
The drumstick one?
No, not even a drumstick. A big old person chicken nugget. What are they called?
Oh, just a boneless
Strips?
wing?
Boneless wing?
Strips?
Yeah, strip.
Yeah, okay.
Boneless, yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's not what it is.
I see that.
All right, just keep talking about sports.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just say, welcome to the podcast, everybody. If you're watching this and you're like, oh, there it goes. There goes the face. There goes the face. He did not enjoy that bite. Thank you all of you joining us on Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/TSPpod is where you can do that. You can watch us do what we're doing right now, which is King eating the bomb. If you miss our streams, and you can watch them on YouTube, Sports Brewery on YouTube, TSP Pod on everything else. So, Oregon softball playing UCLA right now. Like right now, game started basically when the pod started. So we'll be sort of keeping track of that as the game goes on. I literally turned it off of my TV and off of my phone so we could actually have a somewhat successful stream. Because anytime I try to do anything other than this stream, it sucks.
The one eye
there
started
goes.
going on you a little bit there.
Here I go.
Yeah, just give me a hiccup. I think I got snot. Is there snot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, here it goes.
Thank you, Trump. Trump, protect this man.
Yeah.
As he ventures in this dangerous times.
Dear Eric Trump, please protect me.
I know. We need somebody to put their arms on you right now.
Yeah, from right on their back, right on his back.
Exactly.
Just sending him the healing prayers of the Trump family.
Awesome. Well, shit, you did it, my guy. Like, you did it. No, you're not done? Wow, he's doing it.
He needs some donkey sauce.
Yeah,
Get
some donkey first. Yeah.
No, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Okay.
Hey, if he wants
Should
to be. Hey, dude, we would be perfect content for him to sponsor.
Oh. All right.
All right. Okay. Oh, question. What does this donkey sauce do, and what is its purpose for you?
Just being
I don't know.
dank.
It just says Guy Fieri on it. That's all I need.
Okay. All right. That's the real healing powers of Fieri. Got it.
So this is the last of the second one. I'm gonna chill a bit on the third one.
Okay.
So I think I'm realizing, if you watch Hot Ones,
yeah,
I think it's the bomb always hits everyone and destroys them, right?
Yeah.
I think it's because they, you build up to, you have like 7 wings before you hit the bomb. It's that finishing, once you have that heat base going, I think
it's a slow
because
build.
he's coming in fresh. He's coming in fresh off nothing. So I don't think it's going to hit you as much. It feels like it's it's an exacerbator, the bomb. It just, if you have some heat, it's going to blow that.
And then they do have like the one or two after that, don't they? Like that's not even the last one. Yeah. Booble says we should live stream the dump. So maybe like one of those like little cameras on the bidet, like the little tip of the bidet. You know what I mean? Just so we could see everything. Is that what you're looking for, Booble? Because that's gross. I would never suggest that. But.
We have talked a number of times about, I think people are very weird for having butter. Told you.
He did it. Listener, King just took a bite of butter. That just happened.
Yeah. People that have foot fetishes, weird to me. But the people that like get off on like piss and shit stuff, that's a special level of just
don't lie.
Weirdo.
In 1998, you jammed to the Scat Man too, just like all of us.
Yo,
Bee-bop-boop-bada-boop.
you sound like you have a runny nose right now. That's awesome.
Oh, that's atrocious.
It seemed like a guy that just hit like a massive rail and it just went right to your dome.
Oh.
How you doing?
Siri, set a 10-minute timer so I know I'm alive.
By the way, this is a really good idea, just doing it on a stream with two other people. Because if you do start to fail, like we'll see it and we could call 911 or something.
Or not.
Or not.
Let them fight back
hey,
a little bit. See
content, baby. Will King survive? Okay, so
I love you went donkey sauce. I think it's just a brilliant play.
Donkey sauce and butter combination is an interesting one. Okay, so we have talked about pickleball.
Wow.
We've been doing the bomb. How about some like sports? Is there sports you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's do sports.
Okay, so again, Oregon softball playing UCLA right now. It is 0-0 in the first. King, you would love UCLA's helmets. I think they have like.
I hate their helmets.
You hate it, like the old Bruin logo. Oh man, okay. I thought you'd like that, but whatever. Yeah. So to get to where they are, Oregon had to beat Liberty, and huge, massive shout out to Duck Duck Chef, who purchased tickets very early to that, and I got to go with him on Friday. And
No, I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah.
But
relatively.
I got to go with him on Friday. The seats were fucking incredible. I got two of them from him for Saturday's game too. Took my mom, and then Hucklebenny came as well on Saturday. It was just a fucking rad time. Like Oregon had a walk off on Friday, and then just fucking blew them away on Saturday to get here. So, dude, Jane Sanders was on fire. And so, yeah, I had only been to like a couple softball games before that, so it had been a while. It was great. Boy, your face, dude.
Boy.
This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
How many tweets did James Crepia knock out for the two games?
Yeah,
that Duck won against Liberty.
So I don't think he did anything on Saturday, and then Friday I think he did, right? Like, or maybe he didn't. Was he not there the whole weekend?
He wasn't there.
Yeah, that's right. Because that was the weekend before where he was talking shit about the attendance and didn't actually know the capacity of Jane Sanders when he tweeted it. And then he just didn't go the next weekend and didn't tweet about it at all. So, yeah, he's a douche.
But then we also have Oregon baseball Super Reach coming up here to
actually going to host it.
Yeah, what day is that start up?
Tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, Oregon is a ping school, anyways. I think we all know that. So, but yeah, good times. I don't know.
I mean, let's add in the other news of the day was Nate Bittle withdrawing his name from the NBA draft.
Oh, is that a big
and
deal?
Coming back to the Ducks.
Oh, is that a big deal?
Not a surprise.
Yeah.
Not a surprise.
Not a
but-
surprise, but also huge because he is their best player coming back. So
Yes, and a while King and I were saying how without Bittle, this team would have it would have been rough.
Truly terrible.
And now with Bittle, I think the hopium might creep in a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm
A
fully
little bit
bought in.
hopium now. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got to get one more starter. Like they got to get someone out of the portal that's a starter at shooting forward, small forward.
they need to get a scorer.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Is the brain shutting down?
Let's fight forward.
Oh, okay. Scottie Pippen forward. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
All right, King.
Fun. That
All
was
right,
fun.
King, who do you want to see them get in the portal? Break them down.
I want to see them get. He's out of. I believe it is Long Island University. His name is. I think it's Rochelle Jones, shooting forward, 6'8", average 13.2 points again in the MEAC. A game, not again. My brain is fried. Hot sauce in the MEAC. Good facilitator. Kind of a stop cone on D, but that's fine. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Rochelle, like dude.
Yeah, Rochelle.
Dude named Rochelle.
Well, I believe that is also a borough in New York, so it's just an homage because he goes to Long Island University. I believe his brother's name is Yonkers.
Is it actually?
All right, so
This is a made-up person.
I thought you were talking about a real person until you said the Yonkers thing. Genuinely. That's how much we pay attention to college fucking basketball.
Hence why you brought up King. Like, oh, who are you looking for? It's like I couldn't name a fucking player like, in the
Rochelle.
portal that.
And he names a woman.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, we all know next season's going to come down to if Shellstad is the dude or not.
Yeah, Shellstad needs to take a big jump. Like if Oregon's going to do what, we hope they could do with Shellstad and Bittle coming back, like Shellstad needs to take like a Pritchard jump.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that needs to happen. So we'll see. Is there anything to talk about with baseball or softball, really, other than like they're fun?
We know where they're at.
They're fun to watch. Now it's just sit back and watch. Okay. Well, I'll keep giving updates as we're doing the pod on the score. Still nothing. Top second against UCLA for softball. So.
You guys. Do you have something? Sorry.
I was gonna say the schedule release.
Yeah, that's where I was going too. Go ahead. Go.
Well, I was just gonna say like the big takeaway for everybody from that is a whiteout at night at Penn State. That is exactly the thing you pictured when you're like Oregon joining the Big Ten. That is one of the top 3 things I think we could say that you're like, all right, I'm excited for this. And sure enough, first time traveling to Beaver Stadium, night game, whiteout. They already announced the whiteout, by the way, like Penn State did. So it is on.
So top 3 things I was looking forward to while joining the Big Ten. Playing at a Penn State whiteout. Kicking the shit of Michigan at Michigan.
Yep.
Seeing Ohio State in the postseason. And losing.
Watching Jonathan Smith turn Michigan State into a laughingstock. Boing.
Do we want to do super very early means nothing projection on looking at their schedule right now?
Yeah, go for it. You want to run it down?
Well, all right. We'll start first. Home game, Montana State.
All right, so we're just doing wins and
win.
losses?
Yes, we'll just get a
baseline. Yeah, let's do it now.
Get a record. Just
do it in
we're in May. We're in fucking May.
You know what? Every other podcast, all these so-called experts, stop being fucking cowards and make your picks in May, like the best Oregon podcast. Cowards. All right, now who are they playing?
All right. Montana State.
That's a win.
Game 1.
Win. 1-0.
1-0. Game 2, Oklahoma State.
It's a win. 2-0. Look,
It's a win. But Mike Gundy always does a thing where once he goes 4-8, he goes 10-2 the next year. And last year he went 4-8. But that's a win.
Is this that like early, that game against Texas Tech where they like don't look good, but they somehow sneak out the win in the end kind of game?
Could be. A little sneaky game.
I don't think so. I think Oregon wins by like 30. I'll say that. It's say where they're playing too, please.
Both those games are at home.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Then we got week 3 at Northwestern.
Dub. A 9 a.m. dub. Playing in front of 9,000 people in their temporary stadium.
This fucking guy. By the way, they're actually playing that in that stadium, aren't they? Like they're actually making Oregon play in that stadium. Like that's amazing to me that they didn't find an alternate site. Like it's the first time they've played like ever, right? Like put it in a real stadium. What are you doing? Sell tickets.
Like,
I don't know.
Are they gonna play like Soldier Field?
It's fucking Chicago. Figure it out.
They did play at Wrigley, I think, twice last year. Ohio State, someone else.
That's wild to me.
I'm still alive. Hey Siri, timer off.
Hey, he did it.
Alive.
He did it, boys. All right,
Alive.
King survived a bomb and ate 3.
2. We still got one more.
That's right. You still got that last one, huh?
Yeah.
You gonna do it right now? Booble says the Cubs are at home that weekend. By the way,
Cubs are at home that weekend.
So playing Comiskey. Is that still a stadium?
Cellular, I believe. Is that what it is now? Cellular Field?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
figure it out. There's tons of bigger stadiums in that area.
But all right, so 3-0.
Your face is not looking happy, my guy.
It tastes so bad.
So that's the thing about the bomb is it actually just tastes bad beyond the spice.
It's hell, but it just tastes bad.
That sucks. All right, sorry, Ski. You were saying something about Chicago.
I was just saying, playing Northwestern in September, it doesn't even have the edge of it possibly being like a real cold, shitty day.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So 3-0. Ducks 3-0.
Correct.
Game 4, at home, Beavers.
Yeah, that's a win. Going 4-0.
Yes, 4-0. Then at Penn State.
Yeah.
Lost.
Dude.
Lost.
Like I have said it from like day one. I said it like a month or two ago. I was like, I think Penn State might be the best team in the country next year. They are very, very good. Despite like losing the guys that they lost, they're still fucking stacked. And as much as we don't really buy into Aller, I think he's probably better than Moore. I think he's probably better than most of the other quarterbacks in the country, other than a few big names.
That was his best game, was in that Big Ten championship. Best game of his career, and they still lost to the Ducks.
Yeah.
But this Duck team, I mean,
I can't see it.
Are they? Yeah, through week 5, all of a sudden Dante Moore is going to be a seasoned Dylan Gabriel. I don't see it. So I'm with you guys. I think Ducks 4-1 at this point.
Okay.
And then it's a bye. They got a bye week after Penn State.
That's a win. Win the bye.
Always win.
Win the bye.
Always win the bye week.
Yeah.
And then they are at home against Indiana.
Dub.
Yeah.
I watched Indiana's quarterback at Cal last year. Not impressed. Dub.
The Niners drafted their quarterback from last year. So, yeah, I think that's a win. I think this is one of those situations where Lanning does they do the video before, and Lanning has some really good quotes about how Indiana believes in themselves too much, basically. So yeah, I think that's a win too. So 5-1.
They're the Hoosiers. They're the Hoosiers, but Hoosiers motivation. That's right. It's gonna be something stupid like.
Yeah, we look inward, boys. That's your motivation. The guy next to you. That's what I say, not IU, the guy next to you.
They're IU. We're Wii U. Wii U.
Yeah, we're Wii U.
Yeah, they're IU or Wii U. Yeah.
Okay, fucking.
We're I believe in us. Yeah, it's gonna be
listeners,
terrible.
people in the chat, fucking write that down. We said that quote May 29th. Dan Lanning is gonna do that quote in like 6 months. Like, mark it down. You heard it here first. Proof that Lanning listens to the podcast. I love the video going around of him signing Zyn cans. I think Duck Duck Chef shared that. It's great. It's great.
He's such a bro.
Such a bro.
Which we've said before, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
If you're a bro and you're winning, the bro energy brings in good players.
Yes.
That's just how it is.
Doesn't seem like it this recruiting cycle.
He
This
keeps
recruiting
losing,
cycle, not so much.
keeps losing him. His bro behavior lost him a 5-star. Jumping in a pool. Like, boy, that just, it was, the 10 days that kid was committed to Oregon were such a whirlwind. Like, he jumps in a pool. People talk shit about, like people go George Costanza on him because it was cold in the pool. Like, it's so creepy, man. He's like a fucking 18-year-old kid. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. He might even be 17, actually. Like, stop it. And then Dan jumps in there with him and like, oy.
The thing about that video I'll just never get is why were there Jordan Travis Florida State highlights playing on the big screen on top of the pool? That makes no sense.
I got nothing.
Were there even that many highlights that he had?
No. No.
That's what I thought. All right, so
King's like entering another dimension right now.
good. He needs. I want King in this mindset right now.
No, perfect. Making
finishing
picks.
up this schedule.
All right.
So Ducks 5-1, coming off that win. They go to the Fighting Shianos. They go to Rutgers.
Dub.
It's a win.
This is October Rutgers. Would you be worried if this was September Rutgers?
Obviously,
No.
obviously,
No.
that's when Rutgers wins all of their games. So yeah, October.
I mean, there's a
much
good
better.
chance. There's a very good chance Rutgers is a 5-1 as well coming into this game.
Oh, what's their schedule? Look at Ski knowing the fucking Rutgers schedule.
Not off the top. They got Ohio,
Oh, this is a win.
Miami of Ohio, Norfolk, Iowa, Minnesota, and then Washington before they play the Ducks.
I could see that actually. Yeah,
So I see 4-2, possibly 5-1,
ranked Rutgers,
possibly ranked Rutgers
on the road.
All right, so
Flying
obviously
flying to Jersey in October.
Yeah, but Shiano, Rutgers, October to win. Ducks 6-1. Next game they got Wisconsin at home.
That's a win.
Dub.
Yeah.
You know you make me wanna
Didn't mean to hit that.
No, it's okay. It's shout break. I'll always take a shout break.
All right,
so Fender's trying to see if he can go to that Rutgers game because his brother-in-law lives out there.
Be sick.
Yeah, that would be pretty
I mean,
fucking
it's-
cool.
It's Piscataway, but whatever.
Yeah.
Make a trip into the big city, the big
I was
apple,
going to say there's not a whole lot of cool things over in fucking
city of dreams.
City of Lights? Is it the same thing? Or is that Vegas?
I thought it was Paris.
Paris is City of Lights?
It's Paris.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Paris.
All right. City that never sleeps?
I think it's New York.
That's
There-
New York.
that's New
All
York,
right,
yeah.
there we go. Got it. Figured it out.
I think Vegas is very famously Sin City.
Yeah.
Sin
Or
City.
this- Yeah.
And it does sleep. Like after like 11 o'clock, everything is closed in Vegas. Just FYI. So
Not the casinos, baby. Not the
not
tables.
casinos. Yep. You
Not
can
the strip clubs.
that. Allegedly. All right. 7-1.
So 7-1. Then a bye.
That's
Second
a win.
bye.
That's a
after,
win.
Yep.
So technically they're 9-1 now.
Technically
After
9-1.
those 2 bye wins.
And then this is big. After the bye, they go to Iowa.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Oh, your
That could
Iowa,
be a tough one.
your Hawkeyes. Ooh,
My 2024 CFP Iowa hockey.
Yeah.
That's right.
They were so close.
Uh,
I'll say win.
that could very well be a loss.
Very well be
I
lost.
don't think it will be. Yeah, I think that's a win. Yeah,
This-
8-1.
This will be the one the couple weeks before how Dante Moore is playing will gauge.
Yeah. No, I
How I
could
feel
very
about the
well
game.
see, like, if Oregon does end up winning, it's like 24-21 or something like that, right? Like, it's just ugly, and the defense carries them. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's still no way Iowa's offense is going to be good.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah,
all right.
correct.
So win. We're at what? 8-1.
That's
8-1.
By the way, Swoosh says that's an 11 a.m. kickoff against Iowa.
Oh, hell yeah.
That,
Nice.
by the way, that's 11 a.m. their time. Wait, no, 11 a.m. our time, obviously. Still, that is fucking early for a football game. Oregon never plays games that early, like ever. So,
I mean, those farmers are up at 5 a.m. They're going to be raring ready to go.
yeah.
All right, so Ducks 7-1 at this point. Here's where the only real scheduling comes into play. They didn't play Minnesota on a Friday.
Oh, hold up. Swoosh correcting that. It's 11 a.m. their time? Like 9 a.m. for us? There's no way. There's no.
I have TBD on
Okay.
the schedule I'm looking
I
at.
mean, yeah, I know the Northwestern game is definitely
Northwestern's
at 9
at
a.m.
9, it says.
Yeah.
Our
Our
time, yeah.
time.
Maybe that's what
It's
he's
the
thinking
big-
of. Yeah.
Big noon.
Ooh.
Yeah, we start 1 o'clock, 12:30, 9 a.m. Those are the first 3 games of the season times. And then that Minnesota game is a Friday at 6 on Fox.
Ooh, that's a scary one.
The short turnaround Friday game, at least they're at home against the Gophs.
They'll win.
That's a win. Yeah.
I think they'll win. So by the way, we have them 9-1 right now. I could easily see 2 more losses in there that we've talked about so far. Like I
You see
could,
2 more losses out of here.
I could easily
They're
see
7-3.
I could easily
They're
see
7-3. Dan Lanning, return your money.
Mm-hmm.
Stop going on with busting with the boys.
What are you seeing? A loss at Rutgers?
I don't know, or that 9 a.m. game. Like, it's shit goes weird.
9 a.m. games against Northwestern. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, fair. All right. Fair enough.
and-
Moving
yeah.
on.
All right, and if they get through that Minnesota game, then they're at home against USC.
Oh, fun. That's easy win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a believer.
Like
No.
ever.
And then, if they have 3 losses at this point, that's the final 2 are must-win games at that, because we've said 3 losses probably still gets you in the playoffs for a Big Ten team, right? Especially
It's by the way, like, it's insane. We're talking about, like, all right, they're 10-1, and oh yeah, they have 2 more games after this. Like,
Yep.
That's wild. Like, say that to yourself 5 years, like, from now. Talk to yourself 5 years ago and be like, yeah, Oregon's gonna be playing like 14 regular season games. What?
Crazy.
Like, huh? Like,
and then possibly another Big Ten championship game.
so they're collectively bargaining, right? And they're getting paid like $1 million each. No, they're not. Oh, well,
some are
some
are
of them
getting
are.
paid a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so if you call it win there, and then they end at the Huskies.
So 10-1, and then at the Huskies.
Dub.
Yeah, it's a win.
I'm going to say
Just-
win as well.
It's a win. Did I sell it?
I kind of sort of get why people are hyping up Damon Williams more so than they're hyping up Washington. Like, no one is putting Washington in their top 25. They're saying, "Oh, Damon Williams could be the shit."
Dude, he
I get it.
was great against Oregon. Like, he was,
Right.
yeah.
I mean,
Or
he was
flashed.
athletic.
He flashed, I should say. Yeah.
Absolutely. You could see it, but it was like the team just kind of wasn't good, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
And then he killed it against Louisville in a loss in a bowl game.
Louisville.
just like Miller Moss did the year before when Caleb Williams didn't want to play in the bowl game against Louisville, and he showed out. And then, Jamon Williams like, oh, look at this. There's a big difference between like being good in a package as a gimmick when you're kind of losing, because some of these things, like, look at his stats against Penn State. Look at his stats against Iowa. You guys lost by 30 in both those games, so I don't really give a shit about his fourth quarter stats. But you're a hater if you're saying you don't see that he could be.
Totally.
Like, he's athletic as hell. Like, right? Like,
correct.
That's what we are going off of with Dante Moore. We see the potential. We see
but
that
he has
good.
better players around him.
That's the difference, yeah.
That's the difference.
That's the difference with the team, yes. But I mean, we still don't know, because right now we don't. Yeah. So right now we have the Ducks at 11-1. I assume that's with us assuming that Dante Moore is going to be at our expectations, right?
Yeah.
Go through.
Yeah.
And let's say he goes.
Oregon's up 1-0. By the way, Oregon just scored on UCLA. Third inning. Oregon now leads 1-0. Okay, sorry.
So that's Dante Moore with our high expectations of him, right? Of being what we think he could be.
Correct.
I mean, if he is what we saw at UCLA, I'm with you. I could see the team being 9-3.
Yeah. It like for a bit, it's gonna have to be like guys around him too, like Hughes is gonna have to like solidify himself as the back. And he's going to have to, they're going to have to be good in the running game for a bit. I think what teams are going to do is probably dare him to throw for a little while. He has a couple of good wide receivers, obviously, but I think that with the guys they lost, I think the assumption is Oregon's going to mostly be like a running attack. So they're going to make him throw. And if they can't run the ball and he's, not able to do what we think he can do, then, they might struggle a bit. So we'll see though. Again, he's like Williams, I think. Like, we've seen the raw physical stuff that he can do, like the throwing off his back foot, which is a bad fucking idea. But like the sidearm, the arm strength, we see all that. It just has to happen upstairs. Like, he has to not throw the interceptions he threw at UCLA. He has
That's
to
all it was decision making.
He has to take care of the ball.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Yep.
But see, that's the difference of like last year. We thought, hey, if with the team around Dylan Gabriel, if he plays like we think, we weren't shocked by them being undefeated, right? Because that was like, that was the top of it. I see the top of still being one loss. He just is so unproven. I just do not see pretty much no chance at another undefeated regular season out of this team.
I can't see it. Yeah.
No.
If they somehow manage to win at Penn State, he's just too green.
He'll dump a game.
He'll dump a game. So yeah.
Yeah.
But you just got to hope it can't be the 8-4 team. 9-3. He said probably get in still. Can't be 8-4. That's what you just can't do. Especially with the schedule. The schedule is fucking cake.
It is. Like the schedule is easy. Like let's not fool ourselves about that.
Two perfect bye spots. Not like last year where they played like 9 games straight. It's like
9 straight weeks. Yeah, that was crazy.
There's nothing looking at the schedule that says that they should be 8-4.
So kind of just piggybacking on what you said, this 16-team playoff thing that they're proposing.
Yeah.
Why is it so weird? Like, why are they being so weird about it? Like, the top 2 seeds get double buys? And they're doing play-ins?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't just make it simple. 1
versus 16, 2 versus 15. Go down the fucking line. A double buy is fucking insane.
Yes, it is.
Teams are going to have a month off. Yeah. Some teams can have a month
More
off.
than a month off. Yeah. Insane.
Yeah. No, again, it would be like we talked about this with last year's because all of the teams that had buys lost. Like the buys do not help. If it means you're taking a month.
Most of those teams are underdogs, but yes.
If you're taking a month off in between games, it doesn't help. Like That's bad. Like the most you could take, I think, without it having a big effect would be like 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks is my idea. That's long.
You even see teams coming back after buys sluggish a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So like,
oh yeah, definitely.
It's wild.
Is this the committee people trying to like protect Ohio State's and Georgia's so they guarantee them like deeper into the tournament? That people would watch. Basically. Is that all it is?
Yeah.
Well, is it though? Because like if they're playing a 16, they're gonna win. Like,
but there's that wear and tear. You know, that's what they're saying. Oh, there's wear and tear. So why not just give them a 2 week bye? Is insane.
It's crazy.
College football does not need to be this fucking complicated.
No, they keep doing this shit. Like, by the way, if they do the double bye, the next year they're gonna fix it because it's a dumb fucking idea.
It's stupid.
Yes, and they keep doing that.
Dumb. Like, do I ever think the 16th ranked team is gonna win a national title? No, never. I would love to see someone show me, the final ranked team on December 5th or whatever. Like that is number 16.
It would have to be a team that's like really good. Their quarterback got hurt game 1, didn't come back until like game 4 or 5, and they went on a run to end the season. That's the only way.
I feel like the perfect example of that is last year's Alabama.
But they wouldn't be a 16 seed still. They probably jump a lot of those. But I'm just saying
they were like a team that was ranked like 15th.
Yeah.
Did you watched Alabama? Do you think they're going to win a national title? They fucking lost to Vandy. They lost to Oklahoma. Like those were 6 and 7 teams. Yeah. They weren't good.
I mean, would you see a double-digit team win? Would you see a 10 seed even win?
That would have to be a quarterback injury type thing where they
so
suffered a shit loss.
Yeah. What are they protecting
week 1?
Basically anything from 8 to 16. Like, that's what would have to happen.
But if you're not worried about them, we're just saying we don't probably see a 10 seed or worse ever winning, then you don't need to protect the high seeds.
Just have them play.
Exactly. That's stupid. I mean,
by the way, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the playoff, right? The whole fucking point is you want to see them do it on the field. Like, no computers, none of this nonsense. Like, the teams got to play each other, and the best team in the end wins because they did it on the field. That's the point. That's the whole point. All right, we gotta do our list. Do you have anything else, real quick? Yeah.
Yeah. So, would they get rid of conference champ? Because you were saying they were talking about adding these conference championship.
No. So
play-in.
Yes.
Or whatever.
So this is the addendum. Is again. They will add the conference championship week. And so it's 1 versus 2 in all the leagues. And then 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5 as play-ins to the 16. I'm sorry. There has never been a team that finished 6th in a league. Like, come on. Like, be logical. Like, so I've seen proponents of it be like, well, Ohio State finished 4th in the Big Ten this year, and they did. They technically did. They did. But Indiana finished 3rd, and we all saw Indiana's schedule, and Ohio State beat the shit out of Indiana. So, like, when these conferences are that big, that kind of stuff doesn't. It's not a.
But then also what? So you play 12 regular season games. Now you're playing a 13th as a 5 or 6 seed in the conference. And then if you are a not getting a bye team, you potentially are playing 4 more games. You're playing potential 17 games. Is that what we're saying here?
Yes.
You can't add more games if you're expanding the playoffs for teams. That's what the NFL did. They got rid of a preseason game because they added a regular season game. You can't add another regular season game onto it. It's insane.
That's what I wonder, eventually when it all comes to a head, there is some sort of collective bargaining agreement situation where now the athletes actually have a say in the amount of games that they can play.
Yeah.
And they're like, we do not want to play 17 games in a season. We're fucking college kids. Like, stop it. Like, most of us don't actually make a lot of money. 17 games is crazy. Like, slow it down. Like,
When did they have like the championship game being played? Is it like into February?
yeah, and by the way, like why,
Like how far does it go?
why not do what the NFL did, right? Like, get rid of some of these, like, non-con games.
Yeah, exactly. Kill the non-con off.
Like
Play one non-con.
The whole
How about
point
that?
is to warm up for your conference schedule, right? Like, it's the whole point.
Yes.
I think part of that is actually like a legal thing where like a lot of teams in their states, they
Lose a lot of
have
money.
to
They have agreements.
play.
Mhm.
They have agreements.
So Oregon plays Oregon State. That's their one non-con game.
And they play Portland State, I think, like next year. Like,
Yeah, but don't do that anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, Portland State.
I think some
Just
states
do that. Just do that.
I'm saying some states have that like legislated in.
Interesting.
I mean, do the
You have
Ducks
to-
need to be playing
You have to
Montana
fund the
State?
feeder.
Yeah.
You have to fund the feeder teams.
Yeah, like
basically.
Florida and Florida State like have to play teams every year, basically. Yeah, I hear you.
You gotta play Florida A&Ms and
I hear you.
But just before we get to the list, just real quick.
Yeah.
If this whole thing was last year, right? The 1 plays 2, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. We would have gotten Indiana versus Iowa and Ohio State versus Illinois in the Big Ten as play-in games.
as the plans.
Like I would have watched it, but did we really need to see that Ohio State was better than Illinois?
Sure didn't.
Do we need to see Iowa be a fucking factor?
No, that's all it's going to do is bring up people like, oh, should Iowa get in now? They won their 6-3 game or whatever the fuck it was.
And this one blows my mind even more. In the SEC, we would have Texas, Georgia, of course, right? Tennessee, Alabama. Okay. We saw that. We did see that game. It wasn't an entertaining game, but Tennessee won. And then this is the one. Because people are like, well, Ole Miss. Man, Ole Miss was right there. They should have got in. That little 4 versus 5 would have been Ole Miss. Each give a guess who they would have played as who was the 4 seed in the SEC last year.
Kentucky.
No,
Like Tennessee,
Missouri.
Missouri.
I already said Tennessee.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm paying attention to the softball game. My bad.
Mizzou.
But my thing
gross.
is- But my thing is, did anyone think Mizzou had a fucking
Chance. No.
a chance? Did anyone look at Mizzou and be like, yeah, you know what? That
They're
3-loss
sneaky.
SEC team,
Yeah.
they should get into the college football playoff. No
Missouri-
one said.
We need
kinda
to see.
sad.
We need to see one more game out of them. We need to see one
Yeah,
more
we
to see if
just
we
need
can
to
admit.
see one more game. Yeah, stupid.
Yeah. No.
All right, list time. Whatever.
Before we get to our list, it is top 4. Oregon leading UCLA 1-0. A lot of swinging bunts for the Ducks today, but they were able to manufacture one run. So they currently lead 1-0 in the 4th. To our list. List comes from Fender in our Discord based on an experience that Swoosh McDuck is about to have. Our top 3 is signs that the wedding is going to suck, or signs that a wedding is going to be bad. Top 3 things to look out for that a wedding will be bad. By the way, if you try to Google this, all you get is like top 50 signs that the marriage won't work, or like it's like that is not what we're talking about. Actually, the wedding might work because of the things we're about to say, if we're being honest. So yeah, the list comes from Fender. Who wants to start?
I'll just get this one out of the way because I bet you guys probably have it as well. My number 3 of why a wedding would suck. It's a dry wedding.
Yeah.
Who wants to go to a wedding with no alcohol?
So
That is
who's gonna
also
be
my
dancing?
number 3.
Yeah, I just got it out of the way. Who's gonna dance?
I'll say my number 3 also sort of maybe tying into that is you have to pay for drinks. Like,
At least you have the option. It does suck, but at least you have the option.
yeah, yours is probably worse. So mine is like connected to yours, but yours is better.
Piggyback off it.
But
Yeah, piggyback off.
Yeah, totally. All right, 3's from the chat. Booble says outdoor wedding in Vegas in the summer.
I went to one 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and by outdoor, they literally just put a thing over it, and it was like surprisingly cooling. It was crazy.
Nice.
Did they have to have like a little fan or something
I was
going
gonna
for
say,
you,
is there
or
a
like
pool?
I don't know what they
Like-
did 'cause it was like open air. Like it looked like it was open air, but there was just a little roof.
If it
So I
were
don't
open
know
air,
what the
there'd be
trick
like
was.
90-mile-an-hour winds like heading your way too.
Yeah,
It
so
would've
I
been
don't know what the
awful.
trick was, but yes, Booble is on the right track.
Yeah, totally.
We're driving up, we're like, oh, this is gonna be awful. Wasn't.
By the way, Swoosh says he's sitting this one out tonight because he's about to live it. I get it. And by the way, like that's the thing too, is you don't want to say all this stuff before you go to the wedding, and then somebody hears about it, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, did he not enjoy himself at our wedding? Fucking douche." But do put in the chat like what your experience is going to be, because I forget, and I'm not going to look in the Discord because I have the softball game on my phone. Okay, 3.
I
Yeah.
will say for the outdoor wedding thing, it's not that bad. You know,
Yeah.
outdoor wedding in Oregon in the summer, it's hot and it does suck. But if you're not in the wedding party, if you don't have a tux on
Yeah.
and have to be there for pictures and shit, it's not bad.
It can
You
be
wear
nice.
something light, you wear some linens, you know, it's not bad.
I mean, I feel like I just got subtweeted because I got married in August and I forced Ski to wear a tux.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was very bad.
Yeah, it was
It was very hot. It was
That's
very
not
hot.
that's not a subtweet. That's a bro. That sucked.
That was hot.
Listen, I didn't have a choice. They
Um,
pick what they pick.
yeah, dude. Like Oregon summer weddings can be nice if they're shade.
Shade, yeah.
Yeah, totally. It's absolutely. I've been to enough to have known that. Let's see. 3 from WCP. No phones allowed. I don't know that I've been to one that said that. That seems
I would
that
say
seems
for the
intrusive.
ceremony, I think that's fine. After that, fuck that. I'm drinking and maybe I want to look up some scores or shit or text someone. Yeah. so,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, ceremony's fine. Reception, nah.
How do you police that? Do you just tell people to turn your phones off, or do you collect phones?
The one I went to had a basket.
Wow.
And someone who was like very like official and in charge of it. And all their whole job was they took the basket and they just went away. And then, you know, whatever it was, 70 minutes later, when the ceremony ended, people filtered out that way. And you had a card that was colored and had a number. And they put that in the little packet thing too. And he gave it to them. And that's how they dispersed them back.
Like a coat check.
But you got it for the ceremony. So
Yeah, interesting. Let's see.
for
3.
the reception, I mean.
Yeah,
Sorry.
reception. Yeah. 3 from Duck Duck Chef. You see the Mucho Gusto catering van outside.
Oh,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that
Where's
at
Mucho
all.
Gusto got? I like their chips. They're
Yeah.
salty.
What you got against the West Bros, bro?
Could be a great time if you're drinking Coronas or Modelo's
Because
all
those
night.
chips are colored.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
He has been out in Bend. He has been out in Bend for a long time, guys. You know, like
This guy's fucking walking around with a vest and his fucking face covering on, going to weddings, seeing if they got a Mucho Gusto van or not there.
Fender says Catholic Mass.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
I'll just go with that is my number one, a church wedding, like a Catholic church wedding.
Yeah. God. Yeah, that's the problem. God. Like, enough already. Enough already. Let's see. 3.
So on that note,
Yeah.
just on that note, I think Ski and I have been to 2 Catholic weddings. Neither of them were as long as they can be. One of them, we found out, why isn't our friend here? Oh, because he's fucking dying of cancer.
Oh my
was fun.
God.
That was one, yeah.
That was what, like an hour in. We're like, why isn't he here? He was supposed to be the best man.
He's like, he loves
Or like
weddings.
in the wedding party.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
supposed to be in the wedding party. Oh, he got helicoptered up to UW's hospital. He's got cancer and he's gonna die. That was fun. That made that reception very fun.
That'll suck the air out of a party. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I know who you're talking about. Like, that guy was the party. Like,
He was the party. Yeah.
always. Yeah. So, all right. Last 3, AK-47. They send the invites by Evite.
Oh, I hate Evites.
Yep. Okay, number 2s.
My number 2, possibly controversial, like a formal dinner, like where you sit and you have like meat. I like ones where you go up and get food and it's more loose. It's not like strict.
Oh, so
Like,
you're
no
saying
one's like,
saying
"Oh."
like the meal is prepared for you and put in front of you type of deal.
Yeah, they
And
bring out
proportioned for
like,
you.
proportion. Yeah, they bring out, a waiter comes by, here's your fish with asparagus instead of, a buffet style. You go get your food. People are milling, talking. I don't like the formal reception dinners.
Yeah, my 2 again has to do with food, so it's sort of in line with yours too. It's like very specific food options where like the wedding, like the wife or something is vegan and she has it in her head that everybody else should eat vegan. And so there's like no meat, there's, just really limited food options just because of that. That's terrible. Like if you're inviting people to a wedding, you're inviting them to a party to celebrate you. You want them to enjoy that party. And so give them options for food, give them options for drinks, give them options for dancing. That's it. That's all you got to fucking do. That's it. So there you go. That's my 2.
Agree?
My number 2 is when the main protein, chicken breast.
Because it's always dry. It's always dry.
Always dry.
Always.
Especially mass produced.
Just sit under a warmer for hours.
You put it in a warmer, that chicken's gonna suck balls.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally right.
Do you guys ever order, select like the fish at a wedding?
I don't think I ever
I've done
have
it once because it was like ahi or some like tuna thing, but generally no.
Nice cut up.
Yeah.
Generally no. If it's salmon, no. No.
What about, you don't want like a nice white fish? Like a nice...
Like a cod.
Eat tilapia.
Yeah, some Alaskan cod.
A little nicer than tilapia. How about a cod? How about a halibut? How about a nice little halibut steak?
Well, you know what? I would eat a halibut steak.
Yeah,
absolutely. If that was presented, 100%.
Yeah, pretty much.
That'd be an option.
Pretty much.
Well, we already established tilapia is just trash fish.
It is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
It's a starter fish. Honestly, it's like when you first start learning to cook fish. You start with tilapia because it's cheap and
frozen tilapia from Walmart.
You can fuck it up. Yep. Yeah. Again, you add enough butter and enough like lemon to it, like you can be fine. Some Bay's seasoning.
You said butter, so it's all melting now. This is terrible.
Take a bite, bro.
Is the heat nothing in your mouth now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm now fine. I am now.
Yeah,
fine.
there's not even a little hint back there. Just no.
No.
All right.
But, wasn't fun.
Let's see. All right. So 2s from the chat. Let's see. Booble says themed wedding, like Star Wars or superhero. I don't know that I've been to one of those.
I've been to a couple. I've been to 3 themed weddings, and 2 of them were actually fine because it was like they weaved in the theme. But I've also been to one where there were people dressed up as the theme, and when you're getting married, don't wear a costume. But I've been to 2 others that were themed, and like they did the music and they did whatever, and it was like, I got it. That's cool. That's like what they love, or this couple enjoys whatever. But the one I went to where they were full on costumes when they came out, I was like, that.
Now, do they expect you to be in theme?
It would suggest that. No, the only one I've been to that was like that, it was suggested that you could. The other 2 that I went to that were themed, you knew it was themed. There was no like ask. There was no pressure. No one had. You just went like you were going to a wedding. But the other one, there were people dressed up like in full regalia. Like it was Star Wars.
I'm not going to go out and get an Ewok costume for a fucking wedding.
Yeah, it was. And like this couple was like, they were a young couple. The guy was a kindergarten teacher and she was some other like educator. So they're quirky. You know what I mean? Good for them. I was just like, I don't know if you getting married as R2-D2 is like, or no, CP3O. He's the gold guy, right?
C3PO, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bronze. He's bronze, right?
Chris Paul, whatever.
Yeah.
Chris, you got the groom dressing up like Chris Paul was a little.
This wedding is
weird.
for dorks.
It was a little much. Their reception though was fucking great. So
I bet.
it evened everything.
Duck Chef said he's just sitting here seeing if you're gonna eventually talk about his wedding. He did say he had the phone rule for the thing. So.
Oh, see, I didn't even notice because I'm honestly like not on reception or like the ceremony. I think it's common courtesy to not do the phone. So I kind of don't notice if that's the case. But at the reception, I probably would bring a phone.
For sure. UCLA just hit a 2-run bomb. So it's 2-1 UCLA in the bottom of the 4th. 2-out home run, too.
Not great.
Not great, Bob. Let's see. WCP number 2, dry wedding. AK-47, Catholic wedding. Fender, best man trashed early.
Oh,
I'm good.
Yes.
That's a great wedding. Then. something entertaining is going to happen.
Duck Chef, mason jars on every table. AKA a Pinterest wedding. Yeah, it is what it is. Huckleberry
we had a
jumping
great
in.
wedding. King's brother got fucking trashed. Or
Fucking
early. That was not me. That was not me.
Oh,
That got
I know
him
who
trashed.
it was. I know who it was. He was fucking like 14. You guys are fucking like, not you, but dropping Hennessy down his throat. And I'm like, it's 1:30. What are you doing?
It's 100 degrees outside.
It's 100 degrees.
Oh boy, that is not teamwork. I guess it depends on how you're looking at it. Huckleberry jumping in, Catholic wedding, 10,000%. Yeah. Catholics, man, just like we get it. We get it.
Can't you fuckers be fun at all?
I know, like we get
Come
it.
on.
They are the next day. That day they're not. The next day they're fine.
Like mimosas
They
in the morning
repent
and
for
shit.
their sins, and then they're fine.
All right, number ones.
As I said, I've been to many a Catholic wedding. Worst one, I went to Hawaii for someone's wedding, and it was in the smallest church with zero airflow in it. I kid you not, it was an hour and a half ceremony. I probably dumped at least 10 pounds before the shit even started.
That's wild. Let's see. My number one is when speeches are given, anybody is invited to speak. Anyone and everyone can speak.
Yeah, no, you got to tighten that one up.
You have to have a specific number. They have to be prepared for it, and that's it. Nobody else gets to talk. Don't give a shit. Don't
I
give
feel
a
like
shit.
that doesn't bother. If I'm a patron of this wedding, right? That doesn't bother me because after you get the big one, the maid of honor, best man. Once those speeches are out, or maybe a parent, you can just tune out everyone else. It sucks if you're in the wedding. Like, if it's your wedding,
No,
then
you have to
sit
sit
through all
there,
that
pay
shit.
attention. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'm out getting a beer, maybe smoking a cigar or a fucking heater, depending on how the night's going.
Most of the time, like when there's extra people coming up, they're just going to come up and tell like one really specific story that like nobody knows about or thinks is funny other than them. And it's like everybody just has to sort of, ugh. All right, can we get cake yet? Like, come on, man. That's pretty much it. What's your one, King?
My number one, because this happened to me at my wedding, is when they pull the liquor license the day of.
Oh.
So you're just sitting on all the liquor you bought, and you just have to find someone in real time when you're like 30, 40 minutes, not too far, but 30, 40 minutes out of town.
Someone who can serve it?
No, you just have to tell. You could sell. We could have beer.
Yeah.
Couldn't have hard liquor. Couldn't have champagne. All the stuff. You just have to give someone your debit card, have them go and try and save it. It was brutal. They're like, oh, by the way, we forgot to tell you. The wedding last week got out of control, so we're no longer allowing anything over 10%.
Fuck off. Fuck. They told you that the day of?
Literally after, yes, like as we're setting up for the reception, like after the ceremony, they tell us that.
I'm punching people, man. I'm swinging on people.
I mean,
like
they gave us a couple $100, whatever it was. It was nominal, but at the time, it's like, do I get like super pissed off, or do I just
try to make the best of your wedding day, right? Like,
and granted, of course, there were people there with their own flasks and whatever, but they just could not be the ones serving. And I was like, that would have been nice to know. Like,
so did somebody like nominate themselves, like as somebody?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a bro for life, by the way. Whoever steps up there. Okay, that's all of our number ones. Ones from the chat. Brighter groom is an X from Booble. Yeah. Interesting you're getting invited, right? Like,
yeah. Interesting you're going on top of it, depending on how that ended.
So my girlfriend before my most recent girlfriend, I just found out the other day that she got married like back in October. I was like, oh, good for her. No, for real. Like, I'm to the point with her where it's like, oh, okay, well, good for her. Like, okay. I'm surprised like I didn't hear anything about it whatsoever. Okay, so WCP number one during the Ducks' biggest game of the season, which is exactly what Swoosh McDuck is going to have to deal with.
And hey, so I'm gonna throw something out there. I think it's fine as long as you have a TV for people to watch.
And Ski, you have been to a wedding with me.
And I have.
It was Oregon Stanford, and as the ceremony was ending, Andrew Luck and Darren Thomas were kicking off, and someone, even though the bride said not a fucking chance, in the back of his car, pulled out a flat screen, had some rabbit ears, and on ABC, we got to watch Brent Musburger, and it was fucking awesome, and everyone loved it.
Everyone loved it.
Everyone loved it.
That's fantastic.
And it was separated enough from like the main area to where it wasn't disrespectful.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to scroll up here. AK-47's number one, a Mormon wedding.
So I couldn't even.
I haven't been to one. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know
what that's like.
I don't think you can even. Can you even go to one if you're not Mormon?
It's a good question.
I don't think you can go, because I know someone whose family was very Mormon, and the funeral or whatever they call it was in Salt Lake City, and they could go to other proceedings, but they could not go into is it tabernacle? Is that what the Mormon church is? They could not go into they could not watch the actual funeral because they weren't practicing Mormon.
Crazy. All right, fair enough.
Because it's dry, and it's probably a mix between it's a Catholic wedding without the alcohol.
No alcohol, no caffeine. Like, fuck that noise. I want both of those things. I want both of those things in the same drink, please.
Is it weird that I think like
Spanish coffee? That's all I want.
Like a Scientology wedding, I bet just fucking bangs.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Everyone's so weird.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly.
Totally.
And they just go with it. Like, they probably like, here's like a peyote cap. There you go. It's whatever. Everyone's on peyote here.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I'm on board. Let's see. Duck Duck Chef number one. The bridal party is frenemies. Mm-hmm.
Like the Aces and the Sharks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Knife fight.
The Greasers and the Socias.
I would love that. A knife fight at a wedding? Ugh. Give me all
We're
that.
going to do it for Johnny.
You do it for you, golden boy, pony boy.
Pony boy.
boy.
Yeah, pony boy.
Pony boy.
Let's see here. Number one from Fender. Kids are allowed? Like, what?
See,
you kids have to be allowed. Or maybe they don't.
No. My thing with I've been to plenty of weddings where they say no kids are allowed.
Yeah.
Totally get it. It's your day. You could say wear yellow eyeliner, and it's your day. It's your day. And when I've had people ask me, yeah, what do you think about this? I'm like, this is just my personal experience. I've never been to a wedding where it's been worse because a kid is there. but I've also never been to a wedding where it's exponentially better because a kid is there. Yeah. So it's like, and I'm sure it would just take one time for me to go where some shit parent has an 18-month-old kid who won't shut the fuck up to where I would be militarized like that. So my thing is just like, if you don't want them there, it's your day. You're spending tens of thousands of dollars.
You would just turn into an Israeli on them? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can dictate terms. It's your terms. If they don't want to show up, that's fine.
See, I'm fine with that. Like you said, you can make it however you want. You just can't be pissed if you put all these hoops and people are like, all right, I'm not going to go then. Yeah. You just got to be fine with that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like, you know, I'm sure there have been weddings that people couldn't attend. They wanted to because they couldn't have child care, and that sucks. Mm-hmm. But again, that is their day. It is two people's day. Respect whatever they want.
It's up to you to adjust. That's it.
Like I was saying, when the guy was CP30, like literally walking in metal, I was like, that's weird. But that's your connection point.
You're making them happy. Yep. That's your choice. You can do that or you cannot do that.
What were the decorations for the Star Wars wedding? Were you on like what was it? Hoth? Isn't that was Hoth? It like you're on the
Hoth?
Man,
it's the ice. That's the ice planet, right? Hoth?
No, it was like at the Rose Garden.
See,
it was at a
Duck
Rose
Duck Chef.
Garden,
See,
so
I know Star Wars shit. So shut the fuck up.
So no, there weren't decorations. Where they actually spent their money was, like I said, at the reception. Because they rented out the entire Fifth Street Market.
Woo!
And it was fucking. My god! It was
go.
It's fucking sick.
Wow!
The best part, I know I've said this before on this pod. The best part was they had like 3 entry points to Fifth Street. And on the backside where the railroad track is, and where like Amtrak and all that is.
Yeah.
Eventually, like an hour in, they just had a table full of like champagne and just hobos, just fucking getting lit. Just sucking down that shit. We were like, let's do it. If you guys drink more, they're going to refill this shit. So let's do it. Let's go. It was awesome. It was so sick.
That's awesome. I never would have even thought of that.
It was Fifth Street Market, you know, where you look in the middle where they're all the.
No, the top is rad. Like if you're up there at a certain time of day,
like I said, yeah, it was the whole thing. It was nighttime. It was sick. Like it was beautiful.
That's awesome.
It really was.
Dude, I've seen some like live music at the top of Fifth Street before. Like it is fucking great. Like it's really, really cool. If you can.
I don't know how. Like I said, these are people I said, like one guy was a kindergarten teacher.
Yeah, they're affording this.
And the bride was an educator of some sort. I didn't really know her.
That's a parent thing.
Don't know how they afforded it, but it was sick.
That's a parent thing for sure.
Did they have the band dress up like all those freaks from it?
No, it was weird because the wedding was 100% Star Wars. Like I said, everyone was dressed in costume.
You mean from Jabba's palace ski? Is that what you're talking about? The musicians from Jabba's palace?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Jabba the Hutt.
So But it was very funny to see this couple, like an hour later, just dressed like, normal people.
Duck Chef is asking, like, was he dressed up as Lando at least, or Han Solo? Like, what was the groom doing?
No, they were completely just normies afterwards.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame.
But he's doing his vows and like he's clinking like iron or gold, whatever gold is.
Do Han and
he's wearing that shit.
Han and Leia, dude. Like if you're doing Star Wars, go Star Wars. What are we doing here? That's weird.
Man.
That's weird. No, I'm not asking you to answer for them. I'm not asking you to answer for him. Let's see. Number one.
Can you dress up like Lando, or is that cultural appropriations as a white person? You're the Star Wars guy. Can you do it? I don't know.
I'd probably not.
On that planet, is that cultural appropriation?
Yeah, it's fucking Billy D, man. Fucking Billy D.
Planet Houthi, is that?
Yeah.
I'd say probably not. Yeah. Booble asking who dressed as Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
The father of the bride.
The father of the bride.
Yeah. Let's see. And number one from Hucklebenny, bride's dad got real loud about paying for everything. Yeah.
That's great.
That sucks.
Yeah. Seeing the father of the bride just stewing over like,
Oh, this
Like,
motherfucker.
like as King said, like all the
fuckers,
champagne
you
sitting there.
fuckers better drink all that alcohol. Come join us, won't you?
Come enjoy our love.
Yeah. By the way, something I didn't mention too is Swoosh also has to he's in the wedding, has to give a speech and all that stuff too. So it's not like he can back out because I don't know if I said this earlier, but the wedding he is going to is at the same time as the Penn State game, and he's in it and he has to go, and I bet they're not going to let him watch it. So sorry, bud.
Do those?
Ay, caramba.
Do those Zuckerberg glasses, the one like the Meta glasses, they have like a little screen in them, don't they?
Wait, what? Say it again.
There's like Zuckerberg has those like Meta glasses, right?
Oh, the Meta
that
glasses.
has like that has like a camera on it.
Yeah, well,
Does it have a little screen?
They had Google glasses for a while too, but those like sort of died out. So yeah, basically.
Did they have a did they have a screen in it?
Wore them famously.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's see.
I think he was sipping a cup of coffee while he was in the ad. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
So Booble said his wedding was a Ukrainian Catholic wedding, so it was a Catholic mass, but in a different language no one knew. It was annoying as shit, but I wasn't paying for it, so not my choice. Yeah, respect. Respect.
If the Ukrainian wedding, all those Eastern Europeans, I feel like everyone just gets fucking destroyed at those weddings. It's like an Irish wedding. You just get fucking bombed.
Yeah. Eat pierogies? Is that a Ukrainian thing? Pierogies?
I thought it was a
You're
Pittsburgh
Russian
thing.
I think it's a Ruski thing.
Okay. Famously, Ukraine, not Russia ski, by the way. Famously.
Little
one
bit of
time,
war.
You heard
one
it
time when it was great, when Russia was great, it was.
You heard it here. No alcohol because our smiles are all in recovery. What does that mean? So you had no alcohol too at this wedding? Fuck's sake, bro. Oi.
Just don't get married. Or have a ceremony.
Yeah. No, just go down to the court, right? Like just go down to the yeah. Oi. Okay, that's it. Anything else?
Score update as we sign off.
It is still
2-1.
Still 2-1, bottom of the fifth. Yes. Oregon's bats are basically dead. All I have seen from them is like swinging bunt outs. Other than the one run they got, like runner beat out or hitter beat out a throw to first, sacrifice to second, sacrifice to third. Like single into right that knocked
Horton
her
ball,
in.
baby.
That was
Horton ball.
That was literally it. They haven't done shit other than that. So yeah, 2-1, bottom five. Oregon softball against UCLA. Again, movie on Sunday is Mickey 17. It is on Max, so watch that and listen to us talk about it on Sunday. That's it. Goodbye. We're leaving now. Thank you.